to Charlottesville, home of the Virginia Cavaliers. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Arizona's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Makes the catch. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Works the middle. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Running back searching for a hole. Turning it on. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Arizona right back to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Complete. And there's going to be a loss on that play, just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Finds his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Arizona. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing that he's going to sit down when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
So Virginia's offense has the ball for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse. Right down the gut of the field. The 30. He's at the top. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. offense coming out to bear down. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a 7-6 lead. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Gets some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a miss.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Arizona runs out the punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. These two teams swapping early scores, and they'll try to move back on top, starting the drive down 7-6. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Harmon. Makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Cavaliers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They bring the punter onto the field now. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. A strike downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
It's really easy to be a quarterback in an offense that runs the football and then runs play action. It makes it simple. It makes the reads easy. It sucks the linebackers and safeties up where I can just make plays right behind.
Finds his tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Using his legs, it's Gibbs. Across the 10, got it out to the 14. That's a gain of 5.
Defensively, with all the space now and spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
The Cavaliers moving quickly to the line. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Finds a man in the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Here's the handoff.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
He'll try to do it himself. There he goes. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
I like a nice quick decision by your quarterback. See what the defense is doing. And again, know where that yellow line is. Go get to it and get the first down.
The RPO, it's complete. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. It's a reverse. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the offense is trying to go with a trick play, and they're dialing up the reverse, but the defense had great eye discipline. They tracked the football from the running back to the receiver, and they were able to rally to him and make a big tackle for a loss.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Cavaliers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Back to throw, it's Harmon. Finds his big tight end. David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on third and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands, first down.
Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16.
Well, this guy really has been a bell cow for his offense in this game. They are force-feeding him the football, and he's delivered. Now, after that last run, he's right at 100 yards rushing.
Quick completion on the out route. Touchdown, Virginia! Oh, that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And this connection is on fire to start the season. Not one, not two, 3 games in a row he's got a receiving touchdown. They continue to find the playmaker, and I don't think it's going to end after game 3.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, it's a final now and one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable ACC clash. Clemson made it look easy, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Tigers. One team will rise in the ACC standings, while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Power football with the run. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Back to pass on second down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Really good coverage by the DB there, and even a better job of locating the football and then knocking it away.
They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Connection to the right. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw.
Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. And the Cavaliers want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. The Cavaliers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive.
Oh, he's got some space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll be brought down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Vick. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. And this one splits the uprights. The lead is down to a field goal.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Hold.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking to throw, it's Harmon. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. The snap sets up to throw. Finds the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Back to pass. He lost one down the sideline. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
And the Cavaliers send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Going right to work up top. He's got him. Finds a crease at the 20. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Alexander. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Off play action. Wide out trying to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Looking for the goal line. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Arizona!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the 2nd half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the 1st half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
The Cavaliers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Harmon. Going deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers. And oh, it's a phony punt. They're going to run it with the up man. All out of space. And no guts, no glory. They pick up the 1st down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
And so many times when you're studying the other team and their defense and what they're going to do, you know there's certain looks you're going to get into. And I think they saw one they liked, snapped it to the up back. He catches the football, gets north and south, gets the 1st down. Nice execution on the fake punt, baby.
Pulls it in. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Cavaliers come to the line in the hurry-up. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. And back to the air on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Harmon. Got it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Cavaliers!
And that's a great job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into the half.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of a defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop, limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. They're going into halftime now, trailing. They've got to raise their level of play in the second half.
So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Charlottesville.
Arizona set to start this second half. They'll kick it off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They'll open the second half on the ground. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. The Cavaliers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. And the Cavaliers will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man on the left. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Arizona in a hurry.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quick completion to the right. Touchdown, Wildcats. They take the lead with the 6.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The The Cavaliers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And here comes the punt team. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's got an open man. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a first down. New set of downs after the completion. The give to the back. Nice move there. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Arizona going back to work with another first down. Give to the back. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Looking for the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Quarterbacks, it's not just about speed. Like, listen, man-to-man, you just come up, get your man, I got it, right? I run all over the field with him. But when you play zone coverages, I got to understand what it is, and I got to understand my assignment. I got to get deep in cover 3 zone. That's my 3rd of the field. Quarterback does a really good job understanding zone principle, taking off, making the INT.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Harmon. He'll throw it. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete.
You got to give the defense credit here because they came out here in the 2nd half with the goal of putting the clamps on this passing attack, and they have not allowed a completion yet in the 3rd quarter. This offense has thrown it time and time again. Nothing there.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And the missed connection on 3rd down. And the Cavaliers decide to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. The fair catch called for and made. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Out of the gun, the inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the left. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. After that penalty, now they're set up inside the red zone on 1st and 10. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Just drives it between the uprights. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
Number 13, set to kick it off.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Pulls it, fired complete. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now, and they may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
The Cavaliers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Touch pass on the jet sweep. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. A defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Scanning the field, it's Harmon. Snagged in the middle, it's Bryant. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Breaks in, headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Penn State delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense might have been the story here. LeVar Arrington, Shane Conlon, Jack Ham. There's another stud there at linebacker U. All that speculation all week, and now we know But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Got it in the middle. It's Vick. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. Arizona runs out the punt team. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Oh, sweet feet. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Dropping back, it's Harmon. Takes a hit as he fires. Working that left side. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's 1st down in the red zone at the 10. The Cavaliers have pushed it inside the 20. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Touchdown, Cavaliers! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down.
I just don't like the play call, guys. 2 straight runs, and you're just wasting clock. At this juncture of the game, you need to score, and you got to score.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Going to to sling it on second down. Makes the grab. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the Brain Trust will go to work.
Timeout, Arizona.
He stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Oh, he makes the catch. Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36. Second down coming up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 8th play of the drive coming up. DBs will try to keep everything in front. Leaves it with the back. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. The Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.
That might be the nail in the coffin, fellas. This offense, they're trying to get back in the game. You're having to be aggressive. You're now going to have to start taking chances. An errant throw ends up in the hands of the defense, and I think that's all she wrote.